This is Kimberly, Northern Cali girl. So this is kind of like self-awareness and push for your rights as a patient. So I live in Northern California. I live in Lodi. I'm 47 and I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on September 30th of 2014. Almost 14 months ago. Wow. So I've lost 170 pounds and I'm pretty much where I want to be. I want to be like 185 to 199 and I'm weighing anywhere from 222 to 227 a week. I feel like my body is done though because I bounce between those numbers and I'm worried that I'm not going to reach that goal. But I'm okay with not reaching that goal because I feel fantastic. So before I started my journey, my primary care physician, he wanted me to go see this doctor that turned out being his friend. He had awful reviews and I was like, no, I'm not going with him. So I started looking and then here came up Dr. Shadle. I looked at his picture. I was like, he looks very nice, very professional. Let me check this guy out a little bit more. So I read his reviews and they were marvelous. I was so happy. I really delved into his practice and what he offered and what kind of surgeries he did, where he worked, what his patients had to say for him, what his colleagues at the hospital had to say for him, about him as a person, which I was really pleased. So I went back to my primary care doctor and I really fought for him and ultimately I won. So he had a partner, which is fine. So she decided that she wanted to come to the town where I live. He opened up a practice for her. It was underneath his name, but she continued to work under him, but it would be her office. So then insurance found out, oh, well, wait a minute. She's only done 30 weight loss surgeries since school. Not enough. So if you want her to do your surgery, you have to have the other guy be the main surgeon and she be the assistant. So I was cool with that. Thank God, caseworker, that you were looking out for me. So, I had surgery and it seemed like the second day I started noticing that stuff was coming up and it burned. And I addressed it and she was like, oh, well, sometimes that happens. They're acid and gas and this and that, but we'll keep an eye on it. Well, by the time week three post-op reached, I was dying with burning food and other stuff choking me at night. It would wake me up out of a sleep. It was that bad. So I addressed it to her at my 1 month post-op again. So she was like, oh, just take some Nexium over the counter. No big deal. I'll see you in a month. Well, I didn't even make it a month. I was in her office again 2 weeks later telling her that I really felt like my throat was on fire and that these attacks of heartburn were getting worse. So then she told me maybe I had acid reflux and that she would prescribe Protonics for me. Okay, cool. No problem. The problem kept on happening. So once again, addressed it with her again, and she said, oh, well, we're going to up your prescription of Protonics. Keep on taking the Nexium as I prescribed it. No big deal. So every time I went away from that doctor's office, I just felt like, okay, well, why do I even come here? You're not helping me. You're just, oh, here's another script. Oh, let's increase this script. So in month 5, I told her, look, we got to do something about this heartburn / what you call acid reflux because it's going to kill me. I go, they're happening more often, and I'm getting heartburn during the day just drinking water. So she decided to prescribe me Carafate, which is like a chalky liquid form of medicine, which I thought at that time was for heartburn. Guess what? It's for ulcers. Like, hello. So month 9 comes for my post-op visit. I still have heartburn. I still have acid reflux, and I discuss it with her once again. Oh, we're just going to up this medicine. And I'm like, really? So then I had blood work done before my 9-month post-op, little visit. And she was like, oh, I don't have your blood work. We'll get it again at your 1 year. And I was like, oh, no, I'm done. I go, I am never seeing you again. All you ever do is give me more prescriptions or up the prescriptions that I have. You haven't offered me any test whatsoever. And now you're telling me that my blood work that I made sure I did before this appointment's not here and it's no big deal and you'll just check it again in 3 months and you'll have the results in 3 months. I was like, wow, how stupid do you think I am? I was so done with the bitch. So done. And I don't cuss unless I'm just pissed. So I go to my 1-year post-op with the original surgeon, and he's like, I haven't seen you in over a year, and he goes, I'm really upset. He goes, I'm looking at all of your information post-op, all of your appointments. He's like, why are you on so much medicine for heartburn and acid reflux? And I go, well, the doctor put me on that medicine. And he's like, she no longer works for me. Really? Yeah, I got a letter about that she was going to go on her own. And if I wanted to be with her, then I needed to come and sign some legal paperwork. And I'm like, I'm not going with you. She had been calling all these other people and keeping them and messaging them. And I was just like, no, there's something wrong here, okay? You're a lousy doctor. You don't listen to the patients, and I'm done. So he was really concerned that I'm on 3 medications for heartburn and acid reflux, and it has not gotten better. So he was like, okay, I want you to come back in 3 weeks. We're going to do blood work. He goes, there's no record of blood work in your 9-month post-op. And she put in there that it was like, oh, I'll just catch it on your 1 year. And he's like, that's not okay with me as a surgeon. He goes, your blood work tells me how you're doing on the inside, which I already knew. So I see Dr. Shadle with Sacramento BMI. I see him every 3 weeks due to her lack of patient care. My heartburn is getting worse. My acid reflux is getting worse. And, most places that, are a gastro specialist doctor, it is a waiting list of months and months and months. So my 1-year post-op was in September. I got a turnaround appointment. So I see the doctor tomorrow. He's a gastroenterologist specialist. I do know that this is a consult only, but however, I have standing orders for a colonoscopy and an endoscopy, and I've had some other x-rays done that have showed that I have 10 ulcers in my stomach. Like, no wonder that I have had heartburn and acid reflux the entire time, and that medicine obviously is not helping. So we're already talking, before any of these other tests are being done, we're already talking about another weight loss surgery as the cure. Wow. Not really something that I want, but I wish that if another weight loss surgery was going to be done, it would have been done like in 2014 or early 2015. So I've learned a lot from this. If you have a doctor and you're having issues and they're not listening to you, the patient, drop them like a hot pancake and find another weight loss surgery surgeon that is going to take care of you. Because I kind of feel like now I'm in this, let's hurry up and catch up and take care of her. This is happening way too long. Now, you may ask, did I have heartburn or acid reflux before I had weight loss surgery? No. I used to pour the real hot cayenne pepper on my food, like cover my food. I would get it from a health food store, so it was hotter than what was sold in a grocery store. Plus, I could eat hotter the better hot sauce. Anything hot, I could handle it. So that's why I chose the vertical sleep. I didn't have heartburn. So I really didn't know what this heartburn was. I just knew that I kind of like felt like a cow chewing its food and having it stuck in its throat and burning, but then going back down. I'm sorry, not trying to be gross, but that is truly what heartburn is with acid reflux. I mean, when I have an acid reflux attack, it panics the shit out of me because I feel like I'm being strangled. Like strangled. I can't breathe. It's coming out of my nose. I'm throwing up. And I'm in full-blown panic mode. Gagging for air. It is the worst experience. So I will do another video tomorrow. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I will do another video tomorrow and I'll let you know what happens in my consult appointment. Bye. This is Kimberly, Northern Cali girl.